Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
An amputee has one of his crutches taken from him during a fight, but that was just the first surprise.
Detroit Animal Care is responding as concerns spread on social media about the health of rescued dogs in their facility. One of the area's best-known animal advocates is calling out the city, saying she's hearing one story after another about dogs becoming very sick at Detroit Animal Control.
On Instagram, the head of Detroit Dog Rescue, Christina Rinaldi, posted some dogs are going in and will never have a chance to come out, and asking Mayor Duggan to address what she calls a public health and safety issue.
Sean Lay has been speaking with the city's animal control director. So, Sean, what's his take on these claims?
We're going to get to that take right away because there's a lot going on here. First and foremost, Detroit Dog Rescue was at that facility today taking 4 dogs. They say they'll be back tomorrow or soon to take 12 more dogs. Video today of animal rescue organization Detroit Dog Rescue, DDR, saying that they are rescuing dogs from the city of Detroit's animal care and control facility. Over what DDR says are fears that Detroit's facility is so old, they believe that it is a sick building, and dogs held here are getting sick. In fact, DDR is meeting Detroit animal control trucks on the streets to accept dogs the city picks up to avoid them having to go to Detroit's facility. Mark Kampf is the director of Detroit Animal Care and Control. He says there is a respiratory issue here with dogs, but he says it has not been deadly.
We have always had, and while we are in this building, always will have issues with animal-related diseases, such as upper respiratory infections, which are common in shelters with high-density populations and facilities that are difficult or unable to be properly maintained.
Rescues taking dogs as a transfer is a help, and DDR was here today.
They showed up. They called us and asked if they could come pick up dogs. We said sure. They came and took 4.
Both Detroit Animal Care and Control and DDR say the city needs a new facility. Can you call the current facility a sick building?
We can. Again, the building is old. The building was past its useful lifespan before Michigan Humane gifted it to the city. And because of the condition, it is difficult to continuously sanitize and clean it. We do heroic things here to try and keep up with it.
Back here live, the situation's still not over. Christina Rinaldi with DDR says she's going to have a lot more to say about the situation tomorrow. We're live tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4.
All right, Sean, we appreciate it.
Let's get to a Local 4 update now. The Brighton son accused of killing his father is now charged. 18-year-old Hayden Yoxt is facing several charges, including open murder. Prosecutors say he shot and killed his father, Edward Yoxt, Monday. His father was a 21-year veteran of the Canton Police Department. The 18-year-old was arrested after turning himself in. Police say a rifle was found in his car. He has pleaded not guilty to all the charges and is being held, though, right now without bond.
It was an ugly scene as a fight broke out on a Detroit street corner and someone grabbed a man's crutch to use as a weapon. But after the shock of that brawl wore off, came another big surprise. Victor Williams is live with how a bad situation ended with something positive. Victor.
Kimberly, talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This man was simply walking right here at the intersection of Monroe and Randolph in Greektown when his crutch was taken. He says he was shocked, but he was even more shocked by what happened days later.
You know, it was one of those moments where we're just like, hold on, wait a minute.
Andrew Samuel says it was the last thing he expected to happen while having a night out in Greektown. One of his forearm crutches taken by a woman having a fist fight with her opponent.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I'm just like, okay, like, do you wrestle somebody? Do you leave it alone?
You can see Andrew clearly trying to get his crutch back without getting hit. Days pass and the unexpected happens right out of the blue.
I was walking home with a friend, not too far from where the incident happened. And this young lady across the street saw me and flagged me down and said, hey, wait. And I looked across the street and I said, wait a minute, I know exactly who this is.
It was the same woman who violently snatched the crutch. This time she had something to give in return.
It was cool because she had this white rose in her hand. And she said, hey, I want to give you this.
In response, Andrew accepted her apology and gave her a hug.
It was just really special. We all have choices in life. We all have our low moments in life. It's what you do afterwards that's very important.
Beautiful story, and Andrew says this incident isn't stopping him from getting out and enjoying Greektown and the downtown life. He says he's going out every single night, even still.
Good for
Victor
him.
Williams, Local 4.
What a story. Okay, Victor, thanks.
A new report from the GOP Michigan Senate, a GOP-led Michigan Senate Oversight Committee, debunks any claims of widespread voter fraud in the 2020 presidential election. It's a 55-page report. It concludes there was no widespread or systemic fraud. It also urges Attorney General Dana Nessel to consider investigating those who have made baseless accusations about the results for, as the report puts it, their own ends. The report also says that citizens should be confident that the election's outcome represents the true results. President Biden defeated then President Donald Trump by about 155,000 votes in Michigan.
All right, well, summer is off to a very, shall we say, Michigan start.
Kind of all over the place. Started cold. Now there's a string of rain chances coming. We had some real warmth way back when, though it seems now, Ben, it is going to warm up again.
Yeah, and in between those polar opposites, guys, we may have one day where we get everything to sort of work together in our favor, and that's coming tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the temperature's not bad right now, plus the humidity is low to mid 70s. We got the south wind out there, which is noticeable. We did have a couple sprinkles roll through here earlier tonight. Those are out to our east. And I think other than that stuff trying to get going out there around Lansing, we're pretty much going to stay dry for the rest of tonight. Wish we could say the same beyond Friday. Even though the temperature's going back to the 80s, the storm's becoming likely starting on Friday, and the rain just doesn't stop. We're looking at least 7 straight days of likely rain, and it's not going to be just a sprinkle here and there. We'll talk about just how much we're expecting coming up. Local Forecasters has that very wet forecast. You can get it, as always, by searching for free in your app store, WDIV. Guys.
Okay, Ben. In coronavirus news, another Metro Detroit county announces a vaccine incentive. Oakland County is offering residents who get their first shot a $50 gift card as it tries to reach 70% vaccination rate by July 4th. It's just 2% away from that goal. Governor Whitmer, meanwhile, has signed a $2.2 billion bill to give federal funding for continued food and rent assistance and grants for communities. Today, the state reports 174 new cases and 2 additional deaths.
A local couple is suing the Michigan State Police, claiming they were racially profiled during a traffic stop. Today, the ACLU officially announced the federal lawsuit and MSP responding in kind. We bring in Larry Spruill following this. Larry, this alleged incident actually took place a few years back.
Yeah, Devin, the couple says it happened back in 2019, and they also say that MSP violated their 4th and 14th Amendments. Take a listen.
The drive home from work with Miss Chanel Thomas on August 15th, 2019 should have been a routine commute home from work.
But Kamara Sankofa says that trip home turned into a 2-hour traffic stop with MSP. It all happened August 15th, 2019 around 3:20 p.m. He was driving home from work with Chanel Thomas, both of them educators. They were near 8 Mile Road and Southfield Road in Oak Park when they were pulled over by Michigan State Police and accused of running a red light.
I knew I did nothing wrong. There was no reason why I should have been pulled over other than driving while black. In that time, our clients were made to exit their vehicle. They were asked whether they possessed illegal drugs. They were questioned separately. Canine units were called. Their vehicle was emptied and searched.
Their attorney, Mark Francher with ACLU, announced the lawsuit Wednesday.
The case concerns an unwarranted, unconstitutional traffic stop of this law-abiding, responsible, professional couple that lasted nearly 2 hours.
Francher says when it was all over, they were told to leave. They did not even get a ticket. He says this is a common issue with MSP. MSP released this statement about the lawsuit. It says in part, we oppose any allegation by the ACLU of Michigan that the MSP has not been responsive to the request. Not only have we modified our record systems to collect the data they have requested, but we also have contracted with professional researchers to conduct a full analysis and review of our traffic stop data in order to identify any disparities. And we do have that full statement from MSP on our website, clickondetroit.com. We're live tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Okay, Larry.
A Brownstown Township man faces charges after police say he lured teens on Snapchat. Prosecutors say Michael Lucas used Snapchat to solicit pictures of minors. However, they say there was no physical activity. Police say Lucas was out on bond from a separate case in Livonia from last year. In that case, Lucas was given a low bond and was able to walk free. He was arraigned last week on several charges in the Brownstown case, including child sex abuse and using computers to commit a crime. He's due back in court next week.
Commerce Township Police are asking for your help in finding two people wanting connection with graffiti vandalism. Today, police released surveillance photos of a man and woman. This happened in the area of M5 and Pontiac Trail. Investigators say the pair was captured on security cameras vandalizing township property. Anyone with information about it is asked to call police.
A scam victim loses thousands of dollars to a fake federal agent and a fake detective. The red flag she picked up on just a bit too late. That's just ahead.
Also, back to something approaching normal as the state's mask mandate is eased. But what if you have a compromised immune system? What do you do? Dr. Frank McGeorge answers that and other COVID questions coming up next.